Hi everyone, my name is Lauren, and if you haven't seen any of my videos, I created a wellness channel kind of just talking about the things that I love. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about some tips that I use in my life to kind of help me feel more beautiful on the inside out, to kind of help me feel more radiant and ready for the day. And I'm so excited to share these with you guys. My first tip is mirror work. So, essentially, what is mirror work? Mirror work is when you stare into the mirror and you look directly in your eyes and you gaze directly into your soul. So, this is sometimes an emotional practice, sometimes it is a very sexy practice. Whatever it is so important to kind of meet yourself there during the whole experience. So, what you would do is you would gaze in front of the mirror and you would look deep into your eyes and tell yourself that you are safe, that you are loved. And this is a great time to practice affirmations. But for me, what I use this time for is to just really take in how I'm actually feeling. And sometimes it's common to get emotional during these kind of practices because you really get to see yourself. You get to really see your soul because your eyes are literally the windows to your soul. And to take the actual time to appreciate your beauty and notice what thoughts come up, for example, when you gaze into the mirror. Is it critical thoughts? Is it kind of abusive thoughts? Is it gentle thoughts? Is it soft thoughts? To kind of just be aware of your experience. Everything you experience is normal, but to kind of just really dive into this moment and to really just hold yourself and gaze at yourself and appreciate yourself because God made you so perfect as you are. This leads me to my second beauty tip, and that is to literally appreciate all the beauty that surrounds us, all the beauty in our lives. We have to honor the beauty of all of our women, our men, ourselves, our family. God made us all uniquely different and all uniquely beautiful, and to honor another's beauty is a way of honoring God and a way of honoring yourself, and to just really appreciate all the little things that are so beautiful in life, to appreciate nature. That is an element of connecting to your own beauty because essentially we are in this world to kind of to exemplify God's beauty. So it's really important to just appreciate the beauty in others and the beauty in ourselves. My third tip, moving on to the physical, is lymphatic drainage. So I do this once a week where I essentially have a dry brush, and I'm going to try to link one down. You can get one from Amazon. And essentially, you would use the dry brush to kind of scrub your body and to kind of just get rid of kind of old dead cells and to just kind of purify yourself, rekindle your spirit. And this can be viewed as more of a spiritual practice, or it can be viewed as just a physical practice. But before taking a long shower, just practice moving up towards the heart. And then when I'm at the stomach area, I like to go down, so with the waist. But essentially, when you go with your arms, you would brush all the way up. My fourth tip is to get as much sunlight as possible. I'm convinced that the sun makes you beautiful. I don't know. I know a lot of people are really scared of the sunshine. They're scared of getting wrinkles. However, literally, the sun is gorgeous. It's important to, of course, stay safe. However, getting as much sunlight literally improves your physical body. It helps balance everything. To balance your circadian rhythm is so important. But to literally, I don't know, just to enjoy the sun, to appreciate its sun, to honor the sun. I actually like to do sun salutations as well in the morning. And it is such a beautiful practice in my life to just honor the sun because the sun rises up day and day again, no matter what kind of day you have ahead of you. It's just so important to be grateful for this beautiful sunshine that we have in this earth. My fifth tip is oiling the scalp once a week. And I saw this actually in another YouTube video where essentially the actual act of massaging your scalp is actually a very spiritual act. It's a way of kind of honoring yourself, your body, your hair. And I like to use almond oil. And I actually love to use almond oil for everything. I love using it on my body too, especially if I'm dry scrubbing as well. I love almond oil or after the shower, but especially with the hair, just to give myself a massage. I also love making rice masks. So when I would cook rice, I would drain the water and I would actually massage it into my scalp, and this helps with hair growth. It helps with the actual health of your hair, and as people say, hair holds trauma. So it's important to care for our trauma. It's important to give ourselves grace and to honor ourselves and feel our bodies. My next tip is to literally dance. And when I'm talking about dancing, I'm not talking about following some kind of choreography. I'm talking about letting your body move, listening to your body and allowing it to move however it wants to. And this is a ritual that I've added into my life in general, like once a week or something like that, where I just play music. Doesn't matter what kind of music, you can feel how you're feeling. Sometimes I like some sexy French music, and sometimes I like some, I don't know, some more like tribal beats, that kind of stuff, but essentially letting your body just move and enjoying your body by really just, I don't know, we spend so much time hating our body. However, we need to spend, if not only the same amount of time, but double the amount of time loving and nurturing and honoring our body. So kind of just dancing, and you can kind of repeat an affirmation in your head being like, I worship my body, I worship my body, and letting your body just move, to just be free. If you feel like shaking, shake. If you feel like yelling, yell, but just let your body move. My next tip is to literally eat your beauty. So, the food you eat is so important to your beauty. So, how I like to live is I like to cycle sync, which you can find more videos on my channel about it. However, I like to eat foods that literally give you the beauty that you crave. So, for example, for hydration, eating more hydrating foods, for example, cucumber, watermelon, I don't know, more fruits, or however, adding some nuts and seeds, those are super good for you. But again, finding foods that literally age your beauty, age your development, adding a lot of omega-3. I eat a lot of healthy fats, and that is a huge part of my diet is to eat as much healthy fats as possible, not to avoid fats, but to eat a lot of avocados, salmon, nut butters. It's so important to give our body the nutrients that we need. My last tip is enjoy getting ready and take your sweet time. So when you get dressed, when you do your makeup, when you do your hair, take time, be patient with yourself, set an alarm an hour before you have to actually get ready. Literally, give yourself time to be slow. Beauty is found in the details. It takes time, and it's really important to just really take care of yourself and to just really appreciate your beauty, the actual act. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I appreciate you. You are so beautiful inside and out. You are loved and worthy, and I'm sending you so much love and peace.